My name is David Harrison Greis. Welcome to the Greis Report. Tonight, I want to start off by thanking Governor Gavin Newsom for his bravery today. I watched that press conference that he gave in California. He and everybody else that spoke with him, you're heroes. You're all heroes. You spit fire when fire is needed. And right now, this is a war of not just words, but of fire. And we need to fight fire with fire, just like Newsom said. So I think everybody who has not yet seen that speech needs to go and watch that press conference, please. And to all the Democratic governors out there who have not yet joined that fight, I implore you, please get out there. We need you. We need you in this fight. All of you, every single Democratic governor needs to be in this fight, and every Democrat mayor needs to back their Democratic governors. We are one movement, and we stand together, united, and we will be stronger that way. Because the problems that we are facing right now are not just existential. They will impact the future of all humanity. This is a worldwide crisis, and we need to treat it like a worldwide crisis. So if you like what you're hearing tonight, please remember to like, subscribe, and down here, we have an email address, The Greis Report. Again, that's thegreisreport@gmail.com, thegreisreport@gmail.com. Please email us with any kind of tips, story requests, leads. We're always happy to engage with our viewership. And again, if you have any footage of the music festivals, I know there was one today here in New York in support of somebody who was abducted by ICE, a 20-year-old from the school system here. And if anybody has any footage of that event, please send it over. I would be happy to boost it on air. So let's continue with tonight's show. So right outside of the Newsom press conference, ICE, of course, the Gestapo, had to make a display of their military theater fascism. So this was also mentioned during the press conference by Gavin Newsom. The governor actually mentioned it, and he said that he doesn't know if Trump will actually take credit for it, but maybe he will. Whatever the case is, I watched the footage myself, and I'll be linking the footage in the description. You have to see this. They're making a show of force for no reason. There's nothing going on. These people are not criminals that they're hunting down. They're going after you. They're going after people like me. They're going after everybody now. How do we know this? Well, the next segment of tonight's show is going to focus on the DC takeover. So the DC takeover, as you know, we've been following this very closely since the inception. And in fact, I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago that he wanted to take over New York and DC. Well, something even worse is going on. So now not only did he federalize the police force, but the police force themselves are joining the fray. In a executive order, sound familiar? Executive order. Who else do we know that likes to use executive orders to royally screw people over? Police Chief Pamela Smith, she issued an executive order. Basically, that states that police now, if they pull somebody over or make a traffic stop or even set up a checkpoint for any reason, like on a holiday, anybody that they find that they suspect can be undocumented, they can report them to the ICE Gestapo for potential deportation and detainment. I'm just going to let that sit with you a minute. The police force of Washington, D.C., for any reason can pull anyone over, call it a traffic stop, let them go, and report them to ICE. As NBC News is reporting, this essentially means that immigrants who don't have a criminal record and have not done anything wrong can now be targeted for deportation. That means everybody is open to this. Everybody and anybody. So we're going to be watching this very closely and seeing how this develops even further. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. We're always happy to engage with our viewership. Thank you very much for watching. This is David Harrison Greis of the Greis Report. Signing off. Have a great night.